Hello everybody, and this is Scott, and we are going to be using we're going to be installing Ashampoo Hdd Control 2, and we're going to review how the program is. And in case you didn't know what the thing at the top was, if you saw my Ashampoo Uninstaller 5 video, then you'll already know what that is. It's monitoring the installation of the program, and as you can see, it's watching where all the files are going and the registry modifications. That right there is a key feature of any uninstallation program, because now it knows exactly where it is. It says it's made quite a few registry changes, and it's finished, and it is done. And now essentially, if I just launch the program and just click continue, we could stop this now because it no longer needs to monitor any changes. We're going to make sure that this is done. It's just loading everything. And we're going to stop. Alright. The Ashampoo Hdd Control 2 is not meant for your virtual machine. It's strictly meant to be on your main computer because it's not going to recognize a partition for my virtual machine. It doesn't work. It's stupid. It's useless to me right now. However, basically what it's going to do is it allows you can monitor any issues that can sorry about that. It can monitor any issues that the drive itself may be facing, because as we know, your drive can get really cluttered and can have errors. For instance, Windows has a disk checker that will try and repair any bad areas on the disk, but it won't really work on this one, so I'm sorry about that. I wish I would have paid attention to that earlier, but I'm just gonna have it write a report, and it can't write a report for a freaking fictional drive. So let me tell you this program is not smart. You don't use this program on a virtual machine. So now we have to find a way to cancel the program, and then yeah. Okay, so sorry about that. Be extremely careful with this, because you can't use it on a freaking virtual machine. And the reason is it can't write a report for a disk that doesn't technically exist. It's not a physical copy. It can't monitor issues with it because the disk isn't a disk. Because it just doesn't exist. I was gonna try and do a rhyme there, like some kind of poem, and then I'm like, I don't know any more rhymes. So that was pretty good. However, we're gonna try and launch the program again, and it does come with some useful features. It can clean up the files, it can defragment it. It's a nice tool, but it's definitely not the best by any means. And I would have no real use for this. And the reason is, when I could get an all-in-one program, kind of like Advanced System Care, it has the file cleanup, it can fix any errors, it has a really good defrag with optimization, and this is just a far useless program, and I don't even think it's going to launch right now. This thing is not launching, is it? Well, that's an issue. We managed to break the program in 2 seconds. In like 2 minutes. That is clearly a new record for me. But what I can remember is at the top you'll have a defragment. The defragment is not really that useful because it doesn't optimize the drive. And essentially when you optimize the drive, it places the important files in the front and the non-important ones in the back, so to speak. So you have program A is block 1, program B block 2, and program C is block 3. And let's say you use program C more than A, it's going to be like, well, that's stupid. We're not going to use block A, so it changes the position. And block B can stay in the middle. So now it goes CBA as opposed to ABC. And the program that you use the most, program C, will be more efficient because it's going to load like that. It's easier for it to load. While that's not the technical reason why, it's about as simply as I can make it, because it's not easy to explain simple things. Like when you're talking about disk defragmentation, everything's a block. That's just how we describe things. They're all blocks of information. I've clearly broke this thing, so we're just gonna restart it. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the software, please post them in the comments below. It's not a complicated software, just don't use it on virtual machines, and it's not a bad software, but it's definitely not something that you need. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.